Hello, Lewis here, and this is the level 5 belt test requirements for anyone who is currently orange belt and above needs these set of techniques. First of all, we're going to go to attention, bow, rest position. If you need to warm up, pause and do the warm up. If not, we're going to go straight into the techniques. We're going to do our double step reverse punch combination to begin with. You're going to get your guiding stance and you're going to punch here. So we know about the reverse punch, but this is the double step reverse punch combination. We're going to step, and when we land, we throw the punch off the other hand. It's still a reverse punch though, because off the rear hand, because we've stepped. So now the other hand is the rear hand. So it helps have your right leg back with this one. So go rest position. We're going to put the right leg back. You get your guiding stance here. That's it, hold that position. I'm going to punch. So the first punch, there's no steps. Then we step, punch, and then back. So from this angle, reverse punch, step, reverse punch. And we only throw the second reverse punch after this foot lands. Punch just like that. So we do that a bit quicker now, a bit smoother. Each count, we're going to do the combination, the double step reverse punch combination. Okay, 1. Oh yeah, so this time we're going to pull the arm back instead of leaving it out there. 2. 3. 4. 5. We're going to do it real time now. So in reality, it would be this sort of speed for it to sort of work. Because the way you're doing it, the first punch isn't going to hit the opponent because you're out of distance. It's the second one. Because they see that punch there and they think you're punching from this sort of distance, and all of a sudden you've stepped and you've punched them. So it's a way of almost disguising your movement of throwing the first punch. So each count you're going to be here. You get a little bit of a bounce on your knees going because it will help you start moving, because it's easier to move once we're already moving. If I'm still, then it's hard to get the movement going, but if I'm already moving, it's a lot smoother. It is. Okay, so each count, full speed. Only do full speed if you know the technique. If you don't, you can practice it slow, just like this. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And go to rest position. That's double step reverse punch combination. Now the kick. 2 kicks for this level. We're doing the round kick of the rear leg and the side kick of the rear leg. We've both done these kicks before, but it's been the lead leg. So it's required the heel to heel step, or it's required the lean back. But with this one, we don't need to move. We're using the rear leg. We do the round kick to begin with. Bring the knee up, just like before with the lead leg. Leg horizontal, knee between you and the bad guy. Extend and pull back. We're just gonna do it off one leg today. Get your guide stance, and you're gonna bring that knee up, kick, and back down. And the knee up, kick, and back down. Knee up, kick, and back down. So remember, the foot is pointed for the round kick. Now, a bit quicker now. Each count, we do the full kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we're gonna make the biggest mistake with this kick is people don't turn the hips over. Some of you guys are probably not turning the hips over now. This is how you know you turn the hips over. Your toes should be more or less pointing towards the front. By the time I finish, my toes are pointing the back because my hips have turned. See, with the lead leg, our hips are already there. That's why it's a quicker kick. The rear leg and the hips aren't turned over. We have to turn the hips over ourselves, turn the hips, kick, and by then, otherwise it looks sort of like this sort of thing, and it's no good. So make sure this foot here twists as you do the kick. Your back should always be facing the front when you finish the round kick. Let's do 3 more of those. 1, 2, 3. Back to guard stance. Rest position. Now it's the side kick. As we know, the side kick has 2 differences to the round kick. The first difference is the foot is flexed, pointed flexed, and also you chamber the leg. You're not going to pick it up. You're going to bring the knee all the way back like that. Okay, so let's do 2 parts, knee up and then kick. So knee, I'll chamber even, kick, and then back. Get from the side profile so you can see the difference between this and the round kick. So you bring the knee back, kick, then start to where you began, and knee, kick, back. Try and pull that knee all the way back. When you're doing it slow, when you're practicing slow, you want to almost over exaggerate the technique. In reality, you're not really going to bring the knee all the way back. It's going to be sort of there, but you want to practice the perfect movement when you're doing it slow. Okay, knee, kick, and back. 1 more, knee, kick, and back. Let's do it smooth now. Let's do 5 of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And back. Go to rest position. So we do the rear leg round kick, rear leg side kick now. What's called our rhino guard, our self-defense technique. This is for someone who's just running at you with punches and you want to just, it sort of takes you by surprise. So we do the easiest thing to do, which is just block. Because to say hit someone or counter someone when they're hitting, coming forward, it requires a lot of skill. Also, you might need to be quite relaxed to do that, and if you're stressed out, the easy thing to do is the simplest thing. Just bring the hands up like this. So with this rhino guard, you want your hands open, because then you can form a tight connection to your head. Because if your guard's loose and someone's hitting you, you're almost hitting yourself like this. You want it to be connected. We also want the chin to be down. Now, if you're outside the range, you want your chin to be up almost, because I can see more. But when I'm inside someone's range, meaning they can actually hit me, my chin wants to be down. It's much safer from my head. It's a lot easier getting hit. It's nothing pleasant about getting hit in the head anyway, but take it from me. You can take shots on the forehead all day and just get sort of cosmetic damage, just bruising, but you can be sort of rendered unconscious with any sort of shots to the jaw, and the nose is no good as well, because they can break your nose. So you always want to be chin down is safest when someone's attacking you with full power. So get your hands up like this here. So we're going to go from our guard stance, and we're just going to go to rhino guard. Have just enough space to see. You don't want it too open, you don't want it so closed. And also a big mistake is people go, they look down, don't look down, I want to see what's in front, here. Okay, so each count we can go to rhino guard, then back. From our karate guard to our rhino guard. 1, and then back to here. 2, and back. 3, and back. Now, we're going to add some movement to that. If someone's coming forward with big punches very fast, a natural thing is to move back, turn away. That can make it worse because I'm not in good balance, and I can actually be knocked to the floor. I want to go into it. I want to hit them like a freight train. My elbows going into the chest like that. So it's almost like you're pushing them with your elbows. And as we know, to do a good punch, you need space. And you're supposed to open your hips. If I come forward at someone who's punching me, it's going to lessen the damage of the punches. It's not a magic technique. It's still going to hurt, but it's about harm reduction in karate and martial arts. If someone's intent to hurt you, it's very hard to completely stop that, but we want to reduce the harm that happens to us. So then we can defend ourselves. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a push step. You simply you can either step like this, or you can, what we call glide here. And it's always, when we go forward, our back leg moves us forward, and our front leg moves us back here. So I'm pushing off this, bang, pushing off here, just like that. Okay, so each count we're going to slide in with a rhino guard. Let's do 3 of those. 1, and back. 2, and back. 3, and back. Rest position. I could do a whole class on the rhino guard because there's lots of little details you need, but this is just more, these videos are more of a reference for you. All the, in class, you'll go into much more detail and depth with all these techniques. Okay, so we've done our rhino guard, our double reverse punch combination, our round kick, rear leg round kick, and our rear leg side kick. So next we're doing our combination. It's going to start with rhino guard. So get your guard stance, we're going to rhino guard like this. And then we're assuming that some sort of attack is stopped. I'm going to go punch, punch, just like that. And back here. So let's do that again. Rhino guard. And then we're going to go to our regular guard. Punch, punch. But then we're doing rear leg, round kick, bang, just like that. Then rear leg, side kick, and then back here. I'll do that from a bit further away so you can see the full technique. Okay, so we're going rhino guard, double punch, and then we're doing the round kick to begin with, step land, and then we're doing the side kick. So this combination requires a lot of forward movement. Let's do that again. So we're going rhino guard, punch, punch, round kick, side kick, and then move back. So each count we're going to do that. Requires a lot of different techniques. It requires like a guard into a punch. So we're not going to do it too fast. Each count we're doing the combination. And 1. And 2. And 3. And back. Rest position. So we're doing a lot of techniques from the double reverse punch combination, the round kick, side kick from the rear leg, the rhino guard, and I'll go over the exercise or the strength and conditioning requirements for when you're orange belt going for green belt, and all the, let's say, green belts, blue belts and purple belts, you'll need different sort of durations of exercises. But for this one, it's extended plank for 60 seconds, squat burpee 60 seconds, and press ups for 45 seconds. And we've already gone through what those exercises look like in the previous videos. Okay, so go to rest position here. Go to attention, shoulders back, hold it there, and bow, rest position. And I'll see you guys on the next video.